Alright, so we need to make the two slides, and we're going to start with the tunnel slide, quite frankly, because it's the easier of the two to do. So you can see the drawing that we've got. We're going to an overall length of 120, an overall height of 132. The top of the slide is 36 inches tall, the bottom of the slide is 36 inches tall, and the width of the slide is 36 inches. So we're going to start a new part, just like we always do, and we're going to draw a rectangle, and I'm going to dimension that to 120 by 132. We'll cancel that, and then we need to delete the dimension. That'll help us out a little bit later. So there's my basic rectangle. Now we're going to add a line across the top, and we're going to add another line splitting it across the bottom, and then we're going to dimension those from the top down 36 and from the bottom up 36. So you look like this. These are just going to be reference lines because we need this section of line right here and we need this section of line right here. So all of this is going to be trimmed out. Now we're going to start that by deleting the dimension. Get it zoomed up here to full screen, and then we're going to trim. So the first section you want to trim is the two sides, and then you can do the middles, and then you just trim everything else off, leaving only this line and this line. We can cancel that. Now we're going to come down to the bottom and draw a line straight over 18, and we're going to do the same thing off the top of the line. You notice how that picks up and gives it to me, so I don't even have to type it in. So this is where we're at. I'm going to delete my dimension just to clear it up. So this is what we've got. Now we're going to use a command called a spline, and you'll find that underline. If you get the drop down box, you'll see spline. We're going to start. You see it picks up the green point, so you know you're at the end of the line. I'm going to come over kind of at an angle and click, come up and click, and then connect to the top of the line and click my check mark. Go back and get it again, and you want to do the same thing, kind of maintaining the same shape as what your top line is, although it's not going to be exact. Now you can grab the points and you can flex this line. You do have to be careful. You can flex this line into some sort of shape. You want to flex the bottom to try to match the top as much as possible, and that'll be fine. Once you have the shape of this and they match and you like it, then finish. We'll get it back on the screen. We're going to extrude to 36 inches, and you should have a solid shape like that. Now, to get it to be a tunnel slide, we have to cut the center of it out. We have to get the middle of this cut out. So we're going to use the shell command right here, and we're going to put a 3-inch space on it, and then you click the end, and you see how that puts that in, and then you have to spin around and select your other end, and click your check mark, and now you have, we may not be able to see all the way through, but now you have a tunnel slide. So depending on what kind of material you want this to be, you could color it, you could make it plastic, you can make it metal, whatever you want it to be is fine. See if we can find some kind of plastic. Maybe not. We'll just make it a bright blue. File, save as, tunnel slide, and save. And you're done. And then we'll worry about attaching this later. Go to the next video and do the spiral slide.